We do not know too much about his early life, but most historians believe he used to be a soldier. Some say he had joined the Roman army but later escaped, and others say he was taken as a prisoner after Rome defeated his people. Whatever really happened, his life changed completely when the Romans captured him. They treated him not like a man, but like property. He was sold as a slave to a gladiator school in Capua, owned by a man named Lentulus Batiatus. The gladiator school was not a normal school. It was more like a prison. The slaves lived inside walls guarded by armed soldiers. They were forced to train every single day. Gladiators were trained to fight to entertain Romans in arenas. People would gather, thousands of them, cheering, shouting, watching men bleed or sometimes die. Gladiators were given enough food so they would stay strong, but they were beaten when they disobeyed, and their lives were controlled completely. Spartacus stood out among the others. He was strong, quick, and he knew how to fight. But more importantly, he showed leadership. Other gladiators respected him. They listened to him. In secret, they talked about escaping. They were tired of living as animals. They wanted freedom more than anything. In 73 BC, the plan was ready. About 70 gladiators agreed to escape. But something went wrong. They were discovered early. Because of that, they had no time to prepare weapons. So they acted immediately. They grabbed knives, metal kitchen tools, and anything they could use. They attacked the guards, killed those who blocked their path, and managed to escape outside. Soon after escaping, they found wagons carrying real weapons, shields, swords, and spears, and took them. This is when Spartacus's journey truly began. They escaped to the area around Mount Vesuvius, which later became famous for destroying Pompeii. At that time, the mountain gave Spartacus protection. The Romans sent small groups of soldiers to catch them, thinking they were only runaway slaves, nothing important. But those Roman soldiers attacked from the top of the mountain, believing Spartacus was trapped. Instead, Spartacus surprised them. He and his men tied ropes from vines, climbed down a part of the mountain the soldiers thought was impossible, and attacked them from behind. They defeated the Romans and took more weapons. This victory made people talk. Word spread across Italy that slaves had escaped and defeated Roman soldiers. Slaves working on farms, in mines, in kitchens, and in markets began running away. They walked long distances just to find Spartacus. His small escape group grew into a large army, 10,000, then 30,000, and eventually close to 70,000 people. Many of them had no training, but they had desire for freedom, revenge, and safety. Rome was shocked. A slave rebellion was dangerous. Slaves outnumbered Romans in many regions. If all slaves followed Spartacus, Rome could collapse from inside. So Rome sent bigger armies. But Spartacus defeated them again and again. He beat consular armies, armies led by the top politicians of Rome. That was something almost no outsider ever did. During this time, Spartacus was not just fighting. He was trying to organize these people. He gave them food. He built camps. He helped injured people. He tried to teach discipline. Many historians today believe Spartacus was not just strong physically, but also intelligent, strategic, and respected. His real goal was simple: escape Italy. He planned to lead the whole group north, cross the Alps, and let everyone return to their homelands. If this had succeeded, the rebellion would have ended, and thousands of people would be free. Many scholars today say that at this moment, Rome was close to losing everything. But there was a problem. Many of the rebels refused Spartacus's idea. They wanted to stay in Italy. They wanted revenge. They wanted to continue taking wealth and food from Romans. Spartacus lost control over their decision. If Spartacus had forced them to cross the Alps, he might have saved thousands of lives. But he tried to respect their wishes. So they stayed. After that, the situation slowly got worse. Spartacus tried a new plan: to go south and reach Sicily. There were many slaves there too, and he hoped to join forces with them. So he contacted pirates, paid them a large amount of gold, and asked them to help move his army to Sicily by sea. But the pirates betrayed him. They took his payment but never came back. Now Spartacus was stuck in southern Italy. Rome took advantage of this mistake. The Senate appointed Marcus Licinius Crassus, the richest man in Rome, to destroy the rebellion. Crassus was tough. He punished his soldiers when they ran away. He made them more disciplined. Then he built a huge wall and ditch system across southern Italy to trap Spartacus inside and cut off supplies. Food became short. People became sick. Morale went down. Some groups separated and tried to escape on their own, which made the rebellion weaker. Spartacus knew the end was near, so he gathered everyone who still believed in him and prepared for one final battle. Before the last battle, Spartacus reportedly brought his horse forward, killed it, and said, "If we win, I will have many horses. If we lose, I will not need one." This showed how determined he was. He led the battle from the front, trying to fight his way to Crassus personally. But the Roman army was too strong, too organized, and Spartacus's men were exhausted. Spartacus was killed in battle, although his body was never found. Many believe the Romans could not identify him among the many dead bodies. After winning, the Romans captured around 6,000 rebel survivors. Crassus wanted to send a message of fear. So he ordered them to be crucified along the Appian Way, a long road leading from Capua to Rome. For miles, crosses were lined up, each with a dying rebel hanging on it. Anyone traveling that road would see them. Rome wanted everyone to know rebellion has consequences. Even though Spartacus died, he became a symbol. He did what no other slave leader had done. He seriously threatened Rome. He united people who had nothing and gave them hope. His name is still remembered today, not because he won, but because he fought when no one believed he could succeed. He represented the idea that even a person with no freedom, no rights, and no power could stand up to the strongest empire on earth. And that is why Spartacus's story remains one of the greatest true stories from history. Spartacus was a man from Thrace, an area near modern-day Bulgaria. Most likely, he was once a soldier, but he was captured by the Romans and forced into slavery. The Romans sent him to a gladiator school in Capua, where he trained to fight in arenas for people's entertainment. Life in this school was very hard. The gladiators were treated like property, trained every day, and punished when they tried to resist. They were fed only so they could stay strong enough to fight and survive in the arenas. Spartacus was different from the other slaves. He was strong, brave, and smart. Many gladiators respected him. In 73 BC, he and around 70 other gladiators secretly planned to escape. Their plan was found early, so they had to act sooner than they wanted. They attacked the guards using knives and metal tools from the kitchen, escaped from the school, and then found real weapons from a wagon they stopped. After escaping, they hid near Mount Vesuvius, where the Roman army thought they were trapped. Very quickly, their escape turned into something much bigger. Many slaves across Italy heard about them. They ran away from farms and homes, looking to join Spartacus. Soon, the small group turned into a large army. Some say around 70,000 people followed him. At first, the Roman government did not take them seriously. They sent small groups of soldiers, but Spartacus defeated them. He also defeated larger Roman armies later. Spartacus showed that he was not just a fighter. He was a good leader and very smart in battle. Spartacus did not want to destroy Rome. All he wanted was freedom. His plan was to take everyone north, cross the Alps, and let people return home. Many historians believe Spartacus actually reached the northern parts of Italy, but the people following him refused to leave. These men had been slaves for many years and finally had power, weapons, and freedom in their hands. They wanted to stay in Italy, take money, food, and enjoy their new life. Because of this, Spartacus lost control of his army's direction. After this, Spartacus tried another plan. He wanted to go south to Sicily and continue fighting from there. He paid pirates to help him cross the water, but those pirates tricked him. They took the money and sailed away, leaving Spartacus trapped. Rome became more worried and sent Marcus Crassus, one of the richest and most powerful men, to stop the rebellion. Crassus trapped Spartacus by building a long wall and ditch around his army. Spartacus fought hard and managed to break through once, but by that time, his army was weaker, hungry, and not united. The final battle happened in 71 BC. Spartacus refused to run away. He killed his own horse before the battle, saying that if he won, he would find many horses, and if he lost, he wouldn't need one. He fought bravely in the front lines, trying to reach Crassus, but he was surrounded and killed. No one ever found his body. After the battle, Rome captured thousands of his followers and crucified around 6,000 of them along the Appian Way, the main road leading to Rome. They left them hanging on crosses so everyone could see what happens when slaves fight back. Even though Spartacus did not win, his story became famous. He showed that even a slave with nothing could stand up, fight, and shake the most powerful empire in the world. His name became a symbol of courage, hope, and freedom.